Hey, aloha everybody. So this is my day 9 of being fully raw, 100% local organic living foods. Although I'm not adhering to the ancient gospel of peace method of eating at the correct time, unfortunately. I'm kind of all over the place with that because these kids have like mini lunches in the morning. I said morning. That's how deeply programmed that word is for me. So in the rising is what I really want to say, in the AM or in the rising. So they're just eating some bananas, and she has some vanilla bean raw organic honey in there. Yummy, yummy. We normally just do the regular ohia lehua, which is a flavor from the Big Island. So it's amazing. The Big Island bees. You can put it right here, please. I'm doing my video. Thank you. So go play, honey. Go play. Watch your brother and hang out. So yeah, I'm here currently in Waianae with my kids, and it's really beautiful. I mean, like, the mountains are just gorgeous. If you can see, this is my favorite peak. I don't know if it comes out blurry because I won't know until I edit, you know. But anyways, yeah, so I'm excited because I made day 9 and I'm going for 30 days. And another personal challenge I want to do is eat at the right time, like I've been talking about the last several days. In the rising, it's from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. At high noon, it is from 12 to 2 p.m. that you should be eating lunch. And then at sunset is dinner, because those are the circadian rhythms of the body. That's when you get the most optimal digestion time, where you won't have like indigestion or, you know, something like that. But also, once a week, the moon changes phases, and when there's a new moon phase, I'm supposed to be fasting that dinner. So for the evening, skip dinner, have a BM in the morning, bowel movement, and then do a flush, aka an inner baptism, an enema, folks. And I've of course talked about an enema back in the day, like several years ago. So I haven't been adhering to that law and the law of eating at the right time as much as I should be. So that's another personal goal that I'm going to probably talk more about and set on here on my channel, Conscious Sacred Mama. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, by the way, all the people so far, and I just appreciate the continued support. And I did a gratitude video yesterday if you haven't seen it yet. So today is the 20th of November. Hawaiian winter weather is upon us. We've been having thunder and lightning storms the last couple days, but last night was mellow. It does get cooler at night in Hawaii, maybe down to the 60s or even 50s, but other than that, we're blessed because the weather is very much like paradise. Yeah. So anyways, today I really want to delve into anxiety and what I do to cope with anxiety when I have an anxiety attack, because it does happen for me at times. It was worse in my 20s, but now in my 30s I'm able to harness the energy properly and redirect it, transmutate it, you know, transition it into the positive, into something that I can actually use to benefit my life and my children's lives and, you know, the other people around me and the world in general. So what I have to share today I think is very important, and it's going to be a quick video because I'm doing these a little too long and I think they're getting a little boring. So anyways, what you do is do a deep breathing technique, and I think 10 deep breaths in the morning and in the afternoon and at night are very crucial, because that wasn't even that deep, but it feels so good. And most of us are just taking these quick mini breaths. Our shoulders are maybe up, you know, whatever's happening is there's just a lot of tension. And we talk too fast. And I want to do quicker but slower videos, if you know what I mean. Like, talk more slowly, but make the video on point and quicker in the sense of like the minutes that I'm taking of your guys' day, you know. Not the most proper English, excuse me. I'm a local island girl, born and raised on Oahu. But anyways, so Anxiety for me was something that haunted me for a while. It was almost like pushing 6 years, I think, close to 10, where I would have these thoughts like a broken record, and I wouldn't be able to maybe take my mind off of that. I wouldn't be able to. It would take a while. It was no maybe. It would take a while, but I would just push through and go to something else that would pull me out of that thought, to get me out of this feeling of flight or fight, where my breaths would be too shallow, because that's what we're doing most of the day. Most of us just shallow breathe, and we shallow breathe, and then we're not feeling well. We can give ourselves a headache. Dehydration is one thing, you're not drinking enough water, but lack of breath is another thing, and breath is life. Ha, the Olelo Hawaiian word, ha. That's life. We need to breathe. So 10 deep breaths in the morning, in the afternoon or high noon after you eat or whatnot, if you want to really follow a biorhythm that works naturally for the body, the human, the woman, the man, just breathe. And in the evening, so 3 times a day, 10 deep breaths. I challenge you to try to do that. Start your day with breathing and stretching, and trying to eat as many plant-based foods as you can get your hands on. Fruits. This is the end of a banana, or the beginning of one if you want to look at it. We eat a lot of fruit in this house, and I save these. This is like gold for me because of my compost machine, because I can make amazing soil, and I would love to be able to share it with everyone. And there's just so many things I want to be able to share with the world, and I know you have that same kind of feeling on your heart, maybe with different topics, things that interest you in your life right now. So I urge everybody to share and inspire, and hold space for each other while we grow and learn to live in our dreamlike state, in the best state possible, which is in harmony with nature and ourselves and each other. Peace, and I'm so happy I could share that with you. My anxiety definitely is much better because I breathe into a thought form meditation, and it triggers me to relax right away, and that's where my anxiety just cuts out, because I push my mind to go somewhere else through my breathing. Like, I take a deep breath and I push that thought out and bring a new thought in with the inhalation. So it's like bad thought, release, good thought, but instead you're going good thought, release the bad thought. And that's in essence what's happening with your breath, because you're inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide, right? Which is good for the body. So yeah, and it brings more oxytocin, and that's how I was able to do 3 natural births, all through breath, especially getting better with my breath work on my 3rd pregnancy. Anyways, now this is over 8 minutes. I'm really working on doing 5-minute or less videos. I will get there, folks. So much love, abundance, and peace, and blessings, and blessings. Jah live, Jah loves you.